Good morning, everybody. My name is Angie Medema. I'm with DMA. Currently, you will see my screen. You'll notice a few things. You are in a GoToWebinar. I am recording this session. With GoToWebinar, you are not allowed to speak. Everyone is on mute because this enables us to have 500 people participating. If at any point in time you do have questions, I do have a bunch of people on my panel who are allowed to interact with you. You can, in your GoToWebinar little charts there, you'll notice there's an area for questions. Please type any questions that you have. Click the Send to All button. Me or any one of the panelists can answer any of the questions you put there. If you have just a simple question, you can also use the chat mechanism. And like I said, we'll take breaks and you can ask and we'll answer all the questions in that area. So for now, I am going to start the training. And again, if you have any questions, please make sure to use your GoToWebinar drop-down boxes. Go to questions or chat. Type in your questions, hit send to all for questions. We're going to answer those as we move along. So this is a BP demo using our new system. I'm going to go through some highlights of the site. First things first, for those of you who do order from our website, you will continue to come to dmadelivers.com. The site is now available on all major browsers. So from Chrome, Mozilla, Firefox, Internet Explorer, to Safari, you're able to use your iPad, iPhone, or Android tablet technology. All users will then come and click on the login button. Make sure that branded procurement is in the drop-down box. Your username and password are new, and this is because it is a newer system. They are case sensitive. Upon first login, you will be asked to update your password. Your password must be a minimum of 6 characters with 1 uppercase letter and 1 number. Once you're done, you can click the login button and it will authenticate into your site. If at any point in time, if you are ordering directly to our website, you can click on the lost password link if you've forgotten your password. Please fill out some information about your site and click the send request button. For users who will come to our site and just maybe need some information from your customer service group, under the login button, we do have a customer service link with all the DMA distributors listed below. When you click on your distributor name, you'll notice that we've got all of the distributors and their warehouse phone numbers laid out for you. Once you're done entering in your username and password, you will authenticate into your BP dashboard. Now, all the BP dashboards and all the websites, again, look the same with the difference of some color changing by the distributors and, of course, the distributor logo in the upper left-hand corner. The distributor logo is also a home beacon for your home page, which is your dashboard here. Another thing, if you haven't noticed, is everything in the tool has hover text. So if you're unsure what a button does, you see I've hovered over the logo and the word home comes up. You can put your cursor above any button or icon, and we're going to return what that logo or icon does. So really quick, we went over how to order if you order from our website. If you order through a punch-out, those will be exactly the same. Not through the website, but through the mechanism you're ordering from today. And then, of course, here's the BP dashboard, your home page. In your home page, very similar to our previous ordering system, you'll notice the main buttons up at the top for ordering, from shopping list, order guide catalog, previous orders, saved carts, which is a new feature, order products entry, which is upload. Under notifications, we'll go over and take a look at messages and bulletins, and then, of course, set up alerts, and that's where you'll get your email confirmation. Under products, this is where you're going to manage your shopping list. So when you order from a shopping list, it's going to go under ordering, and when you want to add, delete, change your shopping list, it's going to go under products, manage shopping list, and then, of course, manage product attributes. Under reports, we're going to hold order history and invoice history for you again. This time, once you start ordering from branded procurement, we're going to hold up to 13 months of order history and 13 months of invoices and credits for you. In the upper right-hand corner, where you see the name of your property, is the profile setting. And I'm going to go over this with you very quickly. There's not a lot to do now in branded procurement. Please keep the general settings alone as we've maximized the screen real estate for you. The two things that I'd like you to look at, though, are the browse settings. One is your order guide. An order guide or catalog, choose how you would like to view, just like in the old system. You had a custom sequence, you had an order guide sequence. Pick how you would like to browse your catalog or order guide. Again, another one is how you would like to view the shopping list. So if you have a shopping list and you created your own shelf to sheet, I'm going to ask that you set this for classifications. The default location came up, and this is so that you do not have to update this every time you open up your shopping list. It'll automatically default. Again, in the upper right-hand corner, a few things. Same logout button, help button, very robust. Lots of help features within the tool, just like our previous tool had. Running subtotal and cart button. Click the back, we'll go back to the dashboard. On your dashboard, we also have this new feature. If you're looking for a specific item, you'll notice that there's a search button here, bar here, and here. You can search your entire order guide and catalog right from your dashboard. So if you're in a hurry and say you're really looking for specific toilet paper, you can click in a few words right from your dashboard. The system will open up to the order guide catalog and bring back the word. Everything it'll bring back and show you what's available. Clicking back, we'll go back to the dashboard. The secondary search feature here is for shopping lists, and it clearly says find in shopping list. So if you need to update anything or you're looking for something specific, you can actually look here and it'll search through all of your shopping lists. In your last 10 orders area on your dashboard, we're going to give you full visibility every time you log into the last 10 orders. In your last 10 orders, you'll be able to see your PO number, the confirmation, when an order was created, submitted, delivered, the status of your order, if it was confirmed or confirmed with errors, and a quick summation of your order. In the messages and bulletins section, this is where your distributor and DMA, we have the ability to send you messages here. So if I have any maintenance or downtime, or if the distributor has any notes for you about items that may be coming or going that you need to know about, well, you will clearly see that on your dashboard homepage. On the right-hand side is your shopping list. And what's nice about this, and you'll see in the last 10 orders when we place one, is the cart with the green plus is one-click ordering, an add to cart button. So if you have multiple lists and you keep them updated and you're going to say, how do I know? Because last time I didn't know and I didn't have full visibility like this. Well, we're going to show you at a one-stop glance how many line items you have on your shopping list and how many invalid products you have. So just to show you, we're going to click on this because this has 3 invalid products. Anything in the tool, by the way, that same as before, that is a hyperlink, is a drill down. So clicking on this button that says frozen and refrigerated is actually going to open it in the ordering section. But if you have maintained this and you know right off the bat, I need to order this, this is what I order every Monday morning, you can definitely click on the cart with the green plus. Well, I showed you that there was 3 invalid products on there. So a dialog box like this will pop up and ask you, products not added to the cart. It'll give you a quick summation of the distributor item code, product description, and why we're not adding it to the cart. So these 3 items are unavailable. So it'll give you clear right away, you know that those items have to be updated and they're not coming on the truck. Once you click close, you'll notice in the upper right-hand corner, those items have been added to the cart. Clicking on the cart button, same as before, you're going to review the items in your cart and make sure that everything in there is what you expect. Now, I'm going to start going over the main buttons of the tool. And I'm going to start now because as we go through every single one of these pages, you're going to notice a few things. The buttons all look the same. The layouts are all the same. So in the middle toolbar, just like the old tool, is all of your power buttons. The cog wheel is called a configure grid. The configure grid contains lots of information for you. You have a hidden column and a visible column. We did not add everything in the hidden column because that is screen real estate. If I added all of these extra fields, you would have to scroll over multiple screens to actually look at the products and pricing. But if you do want to add something, you of course can. By clicking on the plus, add that item to the visible column. Clicking on the minus removes it from the visible and back to the hidden column. Anything in the visible columns is drag and drop, and you can move things around. By the way, anything in the visible columns can also be sequenced and held here in your configure grid screen. So if you always want to look at items by distributor customer number or description or pack or price, clicking once is sorting ascending. You notice the little arrow coming up here. Twice for descending. 3 to make it go away. Clicking back will bring us back to the shopping list. The arrow going down is an export grid. This is how we print. Search feature. Cart with a gold star. This is a save for later feature. In our previous tool, we did not have a great way for you guys to save off your carts if you got busy or had to leave before your order was completed. Now you can rename it, save it for later, and go back and finish your order when you have time. And of course, anything with a plus is an add, so the scroll with the plus is a save as the shopping list. Remove from cart, and you'll notice it's for selected or all items. You also have the option to either continue shopping or check out. So I'm going to check out here, and I'm going to put this as a test order and today's date. Quick summation of your order, type truck. Next delivery date will always be in the calendar box. If you choose to have a future dated delivery, please make sure to call customer service. Let them know what you're doing so that they don't cancel or change your delivery date for you. After you're done, you're going to click validate and submit. You'll notice that was very quick. System's already validated your order. Here is your tracking number. Quick summation of your order. You're able to print a receipt from here, either in Excel or PDF. Now, I have my own computer settings. This is for everyone's computer. Mine will open up directly to my computer. Everyone is a little different. So as you export it, you might have, if yours might save, you just have to go look for it and see what your computer does. So here's a quick order receipt. Once I click close, you'll notice it's the first order on the last 10 orders. Again, Cart with Green Plus, that is a one-click ordering button. This is where that confirmation status button will be once this order is confirmed. Hyperlink is the PO I just placed. It's acknowledged, a time date stamp, and you notice my name is in here. And that's because I'm placing this order. So anyone outside of you who has your credentials that places the order, you will see the name here. We'll come back to this order, but that is one way to place your order, and I wanted to show you, number one, what your dashboard looks a little more filled out, what your shopping list does, and just a visualization of what the dashboard does for you. But as you come in here, the number one thing you need to know is how to place your order. So let's go back to the ordering tab, and we're going to go to Order Guide Catalog. Few things as you browse your order guide and catalog. How do you switch between the two? If you're browsing your order guide, one thing, it's going to be a little darker than the catalog. See how there's a difference in color here. To view your order guide in different ways, you can open it up and choose catalog category, manufacturer brand. If I swap out and move to the catalog, I just click on the catalog button and then choose how I would like to view this as well. So I pick the catalog category, and now here's the catalog. And you'll notice catalog is now highlighted. We'll also tell you in this middle section where you are as well in the tool. So you notice you're in the catalog, New Orleans. If I switch back to order guide, you're in the order guide, and the order guide is highlighted. Again, the middle toolbar, same icon, just so that we're familiar again, the configure grid. How do you want to view the order guide or catalog? You have hidden columns again, visible columns here. If there's something you'd like to add to your order guide or catalog, you can, clicking the plus button. Anything in the visible columns are drag and drop. And of course, if you'd like to get rid of anything, it's a minus. Goes back into the hidden column. If you'd like to lock a sequence, of course, click on that column name. So clicking once, the arrow came back ascending, descending, and gone. Clicking the configure grid again holds what you've chosen to do and brings you back to the order guide. And again, the icon next to that is the export grid. So that export grid icon is the same in every page. If you're printing your order guide, shopping list, invoice, and the formats are the same. Again, you have hidden columns and visible columns. Add is a plus, minus puts it back into hidden. These are drag and drop. Clicking on the names, there we go, ascending, descending, and gone. To add extra blank columns to your order guide, you can come to the upper right-hand corner and click on the number of extra blank columns you'd like to print out. You also get several features of how you'd like to export. So that's Excel, PDF, comma tab, and type separated format.
Hello.
Once you're done, the download button has now highlighted. Again, the system will configure to where you would like your print option. Mine prints to my computer, so I've downloaded, it's opening the export, and now I've printed it out with 7 blank columns.
Yes, with, saying you've submitted the order, here's the order number, and then I will forward it to customer care and get it out there.
I'm muting everyone, I hear someone talking. So there is the order guide with the 7 extra blank columns. So there's a note here, will your previous order guides be loaded? Okay, just so that I'm correct with your terminology. This is your order guide. So if you had an order guide in eAdvantage, yes, they're just redirecting the data. So instead of sending it over to eAdvantage, the distributors are turning the data feed and pointing it to branded procurement. If you're talking about something different, which is your shopping list for this test group, the team at DMA moved them over. The Reinhardt team moved this group over. So if you're talking about shopping lists, they'll be loaded. The only time it was not loaded is if your shopping list had all invalid products and we could not move it over. So yes, your lists were moved over. Again, in the middle is a toolbar. Next icon, dual pages is a copied shopping list. You are able to sort on the icons now. So if you're looking for just Avendra leveraged icon items, you can click on the leveraged icon here, remove your mouse, and now you're just only going to see leveraged icon items. Take it off, You can do that and say you want to look for catch weight items. Put your cursor over the icon. We're going to tell you what that icon means. So this is a catch weight item, average weight, and the price. This is a leveraged item. So you've noticed a few things in the main order guide. Very similar, almost exact to what you are using today, which is we're going to have the distributor item code number, product description, the leveraged icon, pack, unit of measure, price, and of course, how you enter in what you want to place an order for. Same as before, you type in the quantities that you would like to order. Few different things is that we did add products and nutritionals inside of branded procurement. Now, we are almost at 100%. Items change rapidly. We are constantly working on this. But all you have to do is click on the name of that product. See if we can get some on. I know this was a newer account. And a dialog box like this will pop up. Once that dialog box pops up, we're going to try to get all that information, nutritionals, and pictures into the system for you. And I apologize, we opened up this account last week, so I might not be able to find a recent one. The account might be too new, so I apologize for that. Once a user has all the items that they would like to place their order in, they can click on the Go to Cart button. Again, in the Go to Cart button, they can review their order, make sure everything they need is in the cart. If they'd like to remove stuff, you simply click on the item, click Selected in the red check mark box, and the item has been removed from your cart. Once that item you're ready to check out, you then go to your cart again, test PO, validate submit, system's already processed. Again, the option for a print receipt, click close, and we're back to the dashboard. Now, you'll notice another thing is that the first order we placed has already been confirmed with changes, and a new icon has appeared, which is the confirmation. So the page with the check mark is the confirmation. Once you click on that icon, next confirmation page will open. You'll notice a few things. It's a little different. So all statuses are going to be located on the right-hand side. Any items that are not going to ship, all errors will float to the top. Any notes that the distributors have sent in the confirmation will be line by line. So for this item, this product cannot be returned. You see these warning symbols, but the item will definitely be shipped. Now for this item, I'm not sure why. Again, this is a test account. So Reinhardt has said the product's out of stock, but they're still shipping it. So it might come back in by the time your order goes out. If Reinhardt were to say that that item was out of stock and not shipping it, this would be a red X floated to the top, and then they would give you more information on when that item would come in. So again, I'm going to come back out to our dashboard page, and you notice our second order has now been confirmed. So we're going to look at this confirmation as well. Again, if you have any questions, please type them into the questions box in your GoToWebinar. Clicking on the second confirmation, you'll notice the line, every line will have a status or note, just give you an update on what's going on. So for this item, it says inventory might not be available. Okay, so they're letting you know you're going to get product. It might not be this product, but this is when it's coming in. So there's a lot of information that the distributors will send you inside of the order confirmation. So we've already taken a quick look at ordering, how to place an order from the shopping list. Let's take a quick look at notifications. And under notifications, there's one area for you, and it's setup alert. Every alert can be added by clicking on the green plus. You can have multiples by clicking again and again on the green plus button. Now, and then to delete, click the delete button. Why would you need multiples? Because the system now will take either an email or your cell phone number for a text message. We do have the option now to send out text messages. If you're busy and you just need to know when an order has been placed, you can click add, select your mobile carrier, enter in your 10-digit mobile number, and click add. Once you're ready, click on the blue hyperlink which says alert details. In the right-hand side, make sure to click on all distribution centers, and then choose what kind of confirmation you would like. So most of you would like either, if you're getting a text message, probably just that the order arrived, or maybe an invoice arrived. You do have the option to receive emails with the body of that confirmation inside of your email in 2 or 3 different formats. Once you're done, click on the blue check mark for apply, and it'll bring you back to the outside. I did go back out because I didn't choose one. You can rename them and, of course, give it a quick description. So again, lots of options here. So this is why come in here and you have 7 different options for confirmations and notifications. Clicking on the right-hand button again is the home button, and we'll come back out to the dashboard. And again, this is what I want to show you. Your dashboard is your one-stop shop. It's the visibility that you get just by logging in, seeing where your order is. When was it placed? When is it coming in? Is my confirmation here? I can click on it right from this page. And then again, with your shopping list, you'll have full visibility to how many items are on your shopping list and how many invalid products you may have on it. Now let's go into shopping lists. Many of you have several lists, so how do we create our own list or maybe adjust them? So under products, we have 2 options. One is to manage the product list and one is to manage the product attributes, which is classifications, locations of your stock room or back room. Under location, not location here, hang on, I'm going to get rid of this one. Under location, you can click on the green plus and basically create anything you want over here. I would create everything that you know you have an area for. And it's just easier if you're in here and you're just adding buttons, and you can add as many areas of your stock room you want to do here. And then from this location, you can also move these up and down. So if you say I need beverage there, breakfast right under, storage room last, it's all done now. And now you can go into the actual area to move things around. So I'm going to click back to products and we'll go to manage shopping list. Under the manage shopping list area, you'll notice a lot of new buttons. And of course, the green pluses we're going to add. Red X we're going to get rid of. The replace invalid products button. You'll notice it's a little different but similar. It's still got the 2 arrows going around in the circle. I'm going to go over all the buttons and then we'll go into that one. And then we also have this one, which is the restore shopping list. So users now will have the ability up to 45 days to retrieve any shopping list that they accidentally deleted. The dual pages again is a copy to shopping list button. The blue arrow going across is a share button. So if you are within the same property or maybe have the same distributor, and only if you have the same distributor, you are able to share the shopping list with each other. So if you're a Marriott and you want to send it to another Marriott, you have the ability, and by the way, and your distributor is both Reinhardt or both Penny Keith or both Shamrock, you have the opportunity to share a shopping list. The next time they log in, they'll be able to see it. You will be held, though, as you log in to just people, like I said, in the Marriott network, and then, of course, in your distributor network. Clicking on the name of the shopping list, which is a hyperlink, will open up the shopping list for you again. Of course, we're going to tell you how many line items, how many invalid products, and when was the last updated. So again, these are all hyperlinks. So we're going to keep 30 days of history for all of the shopping lists. If you do not touch it, this no longer becomes a hyperlink for the date because it has been so long that we don't have any more data. The invalid products area is also a hyperlink. And that's how you're going to maintain. So you can either click on this or click on the replace invalid products. Secondary pop-up screen did come up, and there's 4. Why? Because there was 3 on one shopping list and 1 on another. We're going to give a quick description of what the items are that are no longer available to order. When you take a look at this, so let's take a look at this crate first. Here's that icon again, and it's the replace icon. When I click on it, the screen splits, and it actually splits to the order guide and to that category. So now we can either search for crepe, which is right here, it's a little different in size, but again, this is a test account, so I'm going to click on it. I'm going to highlight it. There's the replace button. Shopping list. And if I had it on more than one, it would give me the option. Since it's just on this shopping list, and that's the name, I'm going to say OK. So you do have the opportunity to replace this item on all or one of your shopping lists. Once I click replace items, it is going to look and tell me the differences. And do I want it in the same location? And do I want it in the same area? Do I want to put it in any of my new areas? So let's just say I'm just going to put this in breakfast. And you'll notice that number now has dwindled to 2. If I look for this egg yolk, and there might be a lot here. So, yeah, there might be a lot. So I may not do this one. You get the idea of how you can easily update the item just by clicking on this replace invalid product. Now, let's go into one of these orders. Let's go to dry grocery. Now, earlier in the call, I did set this up, and I put it for a default of set up on location, meaning my own shelf to sheet. Under classification. So I'm going to just update this again. I think I have to redo it. Hang on 1 second. Here we go, because I did that after the fact. So here are the locations, and here are the items. Now everything, because I haven't moved anything, is in the unassigned bucket. So a few things. How to move things around. 1, you cannot move things around if you're in a basic order guide. It must be in a location. Once you're in your location, you can click on the sequence button. Since everything is in the unassigned button, I'm just going to pick a few things, and it might not be right, which is okay. We're just in test mode. Pick a few items and click on the icon that looks like a price tag with a green plus. This is assigned classification. Once I come in here, I'm going to go into my locations, and I'm just going to choose that these items will go to the breakfast area. Click the blue plus for apply, and you'll notice that Breakfast area is now at the top, and the items that I've chosen will now be in the breakfast area. Well, let's just say that you want the cereal bar to be first. You can click on that item, come to the middle spot, hold the left mouse key down. You notice when I held it, it disappeared because I selected it. It is now drag and drop. The next time I refresh my screen, the system will do a resequence, and cereal bar Nutri-Grain will be listed as number 1. So again, if I wanted to add a few more items, highlight the items by checking them, assign the products to my breakfast area, and now you'll notice they're not in there, they're here. And then if I wanted to add some of these, maybe to dry storage, I have that ability. And if I wanted to move that mayonnaise again up to the top, I simply check this check mark box next to the item. Come to the middle area in between the check mark box and the sequence number, hold down my left mouse button. Once I hold down my left mouse button, I'm able to drag and drop that item. Once I'm done with the sequencing, just unclick the sequence button, and you'll notice that it becomes unhighlighted and goes back out into your shopping list. From this view as well, a few more things. So middle toolbar, again, the configure grid. And here's where this gets very important. So a lot of people like to keep their shopping list in a sequence, especially once they've set it up. So make sure to click on the word sequence. The little arrow has come up, and this will hold your shopping list now in the sequence, 1 through whatever number, every time you open it. And then, of course, next to that, it's the export feature. Looks familiar, right? It's the exact same format every page you come to. So again, hidden, visible, drag and drop. And again, as you're exporting this, if you want to hold that to a sequence, click on the word sequence, ascending or descending, and it will keep it this way for you. If you'd like to add extra blank columns, upper right-hand corner, you have up to 7. And then, of course, your 5 format. Search feature, again here. Now, the search feature, if I did mention before, gives you the opportunity to search on everything on the screen and things you do not have on the screen. So if you're looking for a manufacturer or brand, if you're looking for, if you have a GTIN number, you can actually type in anything in that search feature, and it's going to bring it back to you. And our thinking is less is more. So if you're not sure how to spell something, you literally just give me a few letters of what you're looking for. I'm going to highlight and bring back everything that I saw that in. Now, why did these two come back? I bet you in the brand or manufacturer, that's part of a name. So that's why I brought it back, but I didn't highlight anything. So again, search feature, you can search on anything in the tool, even if it's not on the screen. Green plus, of course, is to add if you'd like to add more items to your shopping list. And then, of course, the red X is to delete. Blue pen is to rename any of these. And then, of course, if you'd like to clear your default quantity. How do we do a par list? So again, you have to have this open under products, manage product list, shopping list, to a list with your specifications. Once you do, you can click on the par list button. Of course, green plus is add. You can have as many par lists as you want as long as you maintain them. You'll notice that the name par list has now been replaced with the name I actually named the bar with, and that a par value has appeared. Now, you can enter in any of the pars that you would like. And I'm sure you're wondering, why is she entering decimals? Can I order in a decimal? No, you cannot order in a decimal. But we understand that sometimes you may not need a full case when you're doing your pars. So you can use a decimal entering in your pars as you place your orders, and I'm going to show you we're going to round up. Now, a few things: you can leave your shopping list alone or come out here and I'll show you. This is a deactivate button. You can deactivate it. You'll notice a few things. Shopping list return back to normal. It says par list now. Par value has disappeared. And then to go and order from it, you would go to ordering from shopping list. Click on the name of the shopping list. Open up your par list by activating it. Okay, so first thing you're going to say is, where are all those par values you put in? The system wants to see the par list as you set it up. And right now it's not. This is not how I set it up. We were in location. So view by location, that's how you set it up. And here are all your pars. So you could come in and start clicking in all of the values that you have. What do you have in the storeroom? And you'll notice that the suggested quantity is moving up. It has not gone to the cart though. And this is because a lot of people said, well, maybe I don't want to order everything off the par list today. So you have smaller carts with the green pluses here in case you do not want to order everything, or a bigger button at the top. Once you're done, you can click on this button and everything in the suggested quantity will move to the cart. Clicking on the Reinhardt logo will come back out to the dashboard. Take a quick look again. So shopping list, does anybody have any questions? Don't forget, in your GoToWebinar section to the right, type in any questions that you might have. One more thing about the GoToWebinar box on the right-hand side that you guys have is that there's an area called Handout. I also added the quick reference guide for branded procurement there. You can download it at any time during this training. Okay, so aside from that, we also have the reports button. And again, this is going to hold 13 months of order history and invoice history once you start using branded procurement. I just placed 2 orders, so here you go. The 2 orders I just placed, you can filter it by month, week, status, and then of course, similar buttons, the configure grid, and of course the export grid. Very similar to what we've seen throughout this training session, which is hidden columns and visible columns. Anything you do not need, of course, click on the minus and it goes into the hidden area. And then, of course, coming back and clicking on the Reinhardt logo brings us back out to the dashboard. So this is a majority of what this tool does, the new highlights and features, and the key things you need to know to come in to place your first order. So I'm going to pause now. I'm going to unmute everybody. Those guests of ours, I'm sorry, you will be on mute, so please use your GoToWebinar box. Type us out any questions. Let us know if you have any questions or something you'd like to see. Andrew, will I be talking about the difference with the procurement punch-out? Andrew, I don't have the punch-out, so what I said in the beginning was if you order separately from the punch-out, you will not come to the website, so you will not have that drop-down box. The punch-out should not change, so however you're punching out to the site today should be the same way. They'll hold the new username and password. Since I do not have the punch-outs, Andrew, I do not go into detail about what they might do and how different they might be. Any other questions? If a property has multiple accounts, will they be available under one login? They can. You just have to set it up with us. We do need to do setup work on our side, but there is an ability to link multiple accounts. But then again, I don't know how many username and passwords or how many people you want to see. For the punch outs, that might be different because that's just one login. So yes. Any other questions? Okay. Well, I want to thank everyone for taking time out of your day today to join us for the branded procurement demo. I will shortly be converting this into a video that we will hopefully put out to our YouTube channel for you guys. So again, thank you all for joining and have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.